welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Oakland A's have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the mound now, MacKenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Singy?
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
In the dirt, blocked. Sends it to first, and Laureano is retired. Out number 3. So they work around the leadoff double, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. Back here at the ballpark, and our starting pitcher here today, Kyle Muller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one popped up. Kemp should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the base.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Scoreless after 1. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Diaz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Here's Tony Kemp. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner take the base.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Lawrence Butler will hit next. And 1-2.
1-2.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Second inning here. No score. Hit hard. Base hit. Kemp around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Manny Pena. And the pitch. Sliced down the right side. 2-2 now. And just misses with that one. J.J. Bleday next to bat for the A's. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Pena over at first with 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Lifted in the air, right field. Thomas sizes this one up. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Now it's Chase Peterson. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. Off the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here it comes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Clark going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Here's Lane Thomas. 3-2. Hit hard. That gets through. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Here comes a pitch.
Yeehaw. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cut.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. So 1 left for Washington. And they're down. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Denzel Clark. Here's a 1-1. Slice the other way and foul.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
the first baseman, number 99.
Digging in for Oakland, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The 2-1. Thomas makes the catch. Runner tagging from first.
Now that designated
Laureano comes up to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Clark, the runner at second with one away. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike three. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the DH, Travis Blankenhorn. Base knock center field.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And there's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Now snap throw to first. Blankenhorn gets back easily. Kicks and deals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away.
now batting.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout. Left-hand batter waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0-for-1 with a flyout. And a pitch. On the ground, a short could be 2. Diaz to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. 1-1 now. There's the strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Manny Pena. On the ground right side. And it stays fair. Butler coming home. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This is J.J. Bleday. Next pitch is popped up. Profar makes the grab. 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And it's through for a hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark, 1 for 2. And now it's even up. It's softly on the ground to third. Whips it across. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. A's get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. That one hammered left field. That's back. That one is gone. His 26th of the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Call. Left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Stepping in, Lane Thomas. He goes down looking. Here's the catcher to hit, Hebert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a pitch.
2-1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out to short, Diaz. Got him.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jeter.
Jeter downs to the plate here. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the right side. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they answer back with a... Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jesus Aguilar. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. The 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next offering is down low. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Laureano on the move. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, right field. Thomas drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away. Tony Kemp up next for the A's. A strikeout and a walk.
MacKenzie.
Here's a 1-2. Right side, hard hit. And that will end the inning. One left for Oakland, and the score stays 3-1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Kirby Snead.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Kirby Snead.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bleday puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting.
Here's Victor Robles. First time up was a pop out.
Robles.
2-2 down.
Full count.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
So 2 down now, and here is C.J. Abrams. The 2-1. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Smash to the left side. Tosses across to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. And they still trail it here 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Corey Abbott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. Foul ball there.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made...
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall, but...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. No throw. Safe at second. 1-2 now. Absolutely froze him with a backdoor slider for strike 3. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. 1 for 3. That to right. And no one can get there. It falls in. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Jesus Aguilar. And the righty deals. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Jurickson Profar. And he deals. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Moll, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Here's a 1-2. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. His home and away splits there. Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now it's 1-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
That's to third. That ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back. And now the DH, Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
To the right side, Downs. And Laureano is retired.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. The 2-1. And another ball. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Tony.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tony Kemp up next for the A's. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler.
The right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Diaz, the lead runner at second. Kemp over at first with 1 away. Next pitch has popped up, and the infield fly rule call. And the batter now, Manny Pena. First and second, 2 down. Next one just misses, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
Got a full count.
At the belt and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Call makes the play, and it's out number 3. A's strand a couple. They're up 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back in Washington, D.C. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hebert Ruiz. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Second baseman.
Jeter Downs getting ready to hit.
Down.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Diaz for 1. On to first, and Aguilar, it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Blankenhorn climbs in on that left side. And now the lefty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next, C.J. Abrams. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a base hit. Blankenhorn around third. Now a long throw home.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
A new arm into the game, the righty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-2. So digging in, J.J. Bleday.
The left field.
The 1-1.
J.J. Bleday.
Fouled off to the right. The wide to kick the pitch. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jace Peterson. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. Struck him out looking. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 8th. And now, Joey Meneses. Two and 1 now. That's a little bit low. Jackson, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff. Racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Trevor May, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Right-handed reliever. Down the line towards the corner. That one opts against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double. Alex Call digs in now. 1-2 here.
Ball.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And now it's filled up. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler right there to make the grab. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next for Washington, the catcher,
Drew Steckenrider on to try and close it out.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Hebert Ruiz, the next to hit. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Meneses at third with 2 away. In the air, left side. Lede moving under it. Brings it in for the third out. So one left for Washington. They trail at 5-2. Back here at the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Righty to the plate. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Aledmys Diaz now. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Jordan Weems will take over here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. There's a strike. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Jeter Downs.
Jeter Downs.
Ball to strike. Right side. Butler has a beat on it. One down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Travis Blankenhorn. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Throws to first, and they're down to their last out.
Center fielder, number 60, Victor.
Next to hit for the Nats, Victor Robles, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And the right-hander deals on the ground. Kemp. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score, 5-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.